So, how do you see yourself? What do you see yourself accomplishing? Where do you see yourself going? Hey, it's Lenny Wintersham, and I am here to guide you in your quest to find your purpose. And if you have already found it, to help you to move into it, activate it, really work within it so that you can find direction from your purpose. If you have not found it, it will give you direction and it will give you meaning in your life. So, one of the things that I do for every single day is I read Dr. Shad Helmstetter's book, A Passage for the Date, 300, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose, with Dr. Shad's permission and blessing, of course. Since last November, we've been doing this. And this is very exciting. And I do break this up into basically two parts. I mean, I just share this with his Dr. Shad's, his book, and his message of the self-talk and the phrases that will help you to find your purpose that you can key on every morning, every night, all day long. You can key on it. The more you repeat, that is an amazing tool to help you to get that internalized and rewire your brain. The thing with these self-talk phrases is they are very specific and they guide you to doing what it is that you want to do. You get to choose. Like if any of these phrases didn't work for you, you would say, that one's not for me. And the way to rewire the brain is through neuroplasticity, understanding that the brain is neuroplastic, meaning you can change those negative programs that you have running, those over 77% of negative programs that you've got running in your conscious mind, over 90% that you don't even know what they are in your subconscious mind. And you get to change those. You get to change them from negative to positive so that they serve you, so that they're not holding you back, so that they're not stopping you from doing what you want to do and achieve, like finding your purpose. You might even in the quest for finding your purpose, you might even think for a moment like, so what? Like I'm a nothing in this. I'm just like a little cog in the wheel of this big old life. I don't know. The thing is, as you are just as important as the hummingbird that just blew past us a second ago, you are just as important as the person that you may watch on television or in a movie and think that they've got it all together and they're so important and they make so much money and they have the best life. And you may think any of those things. I have no idea what you're thinking or who you think is better than you or not better than you, who's lesser than you. The thing is that you are just as important as the most important person that you think is in your life. Whoever that is, whatever station the role they are playing in life, you are just as important. It's just a different role that you have chosen during this lifetime. So there's a million things that you can do once you find your purpose, once you move into that purpose and you activate it and you really begin to transform your life with knowing where you're going, because the more you have that meaning and that direction, the more you are that boat with a rudder that's going wherever it is you want to go, because you know where you want to go. And until you actually have purpose and meaning in your life, you don't exactly know where you want to go. You might be listening to this person and that person, and maybe your parents, maybe your grandparents, maybe you're listening to your grandparents from a million years ago and they've already transitioned. Maybe your parents have transitioned and you've taken their self-talk. It's become your self-talk. They're talking and it's been wired into your brain, and now you're telling yourself whatever those things are that possibly can hold you back. Or maybe they're pushing you forward and you don't believe them, like a grandparent that said, kiddo, you can do anything. You're so amazing. And then maybe you had peers or teachers or coaches or a music teacher who said, you're not good enough to play piano. You're not good. You don't even have a musical bone in your body. Who knows what happened and what emotions and how we got wired A lot of times those 90% in our subconscious, we have no idea. So look at that little hummingbird. Let's see if you can see it. There. I think I need to put some more bird stuff in there. Hummingbird stuff. So May 24th, we are on day 145, 221 days left of 2024. We are 39.62% done with 2024. And this year has been all about, when you're with me, it's all about finding your purpose. It's all about elevating who you are and what you're doing. It's all about believing in self, believing in yourself, knowing you can do it, knowing you can do absolutely everything. I was going to say there isn't anything you cannot do. And unless you say that you are unable to do it, and then guess what you can't do? Whatever you say you're unable to do. That's truly how the brain, how the universe, that's truly how it all works. That's how you work. So May 24th, let's see what you can say about practicing seeing yourself and acknowledging yourself, what you see in yourself. So that positive language of self-talk, by the way, the first thing in the foundation of everything is your self-esteem. When you have strong self-esteem, everything else follows, because then you know you're unique and you're special, and there's no one like you, and there will never, ever be anyone like you, ever again. You can look at all the people you think are so important in this world. They're just as important as you are. That's it. We're all just as important as the other. We all have value and equal value. We may know different things, have different skills. There's the hummingbird just for you. See if you can see her or him. See the throat? I don't even know if I have it on there. You can definitely see it. Hey, yo, Charlie. And then there's Charlie. And along came Charlie. Yeah, yeah. And the bird left. So, talking about you and how amazing you are, because you are, and very, very unique, and very special, and a very importante part, the role that you play here on planet Earth. Very key to whatever is unfolding. You are a very key player in that. We all are. So, now let's read this from May 24th. I practice seeing myself as I most want to be. I see myself doing what I truly want to do. I see myself being healthy and in great shape. Look at how you're seeing yourself. I like this. I see myself accomplishing great things. I see myself being at peace and happy with my life. The more I see myself that way, the more I create what I see. And do you see how that works? Do you see how you create your own reality? Do you see that it is how you see yourself, your self-esteem, and all of these things? We're going to turn it around. That little hummingbird is just very, very busy. Okay, let's turn this around. You practice seeing yourself as you most want to be. You see yourself doing what you truly want to do. You see yourself being healthy and in great shape. You see yourself accomplishing great things. You see yourself being at peace and happy with your life. The more you see yourself that way, the more you create what you see. You are creating that. You are moving that energy. You are amazing, and you can do absolutely anything you want to do. Yesterday, I gave you a direct invitation, and again, I will leave you with that. If you would like to have me guide you and coach you, a life coach, my door is always open until it's not, meaning I can only take so many peeparoos and have that wait list. So if you are interested in getting yourself, moving yourself forward, then all you need to do is email me at linny@linnymotivates.com. Email me and let's get you a 60 to 90 minute free session where I walk you through everything. You're going to learn an incredible amount about yourself. And let me ask you this. When's the last time you had someone really listen to you. Like really listen and hear what you're saying. When's the last time? Hold on, you go ahead, I'll wait. I remember when Dr. Shad Helmstetter asked me that, and I was like, well, I mean, really listen? My daughter really listens to me. She listens a lot. So I guess that's I was thinking, you know, she really does. Yet this is something so mucho deeper. This is like all about your dreams, your goals, things that maybe you haven't even thought about in a lot of years, maybe things that you have given up, and have someone really, really listen. Someone who has a system. Moi, I do have an amazing system that helps ask the right questions to guide you to your right answers. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you have all the answers. You have all the answers for what you need in this life. They all come from within. We talk about that a lot. The inner self, the spiritual journey. And so I just want to invite you, if you are at all interested, then why don't you go ahead and email me, Lenny@lennymotivates.com. You can get the spelling of my name on the here in the description and everywhere on my title. Everything I do is Lenny Motivates. So, and that's my website, LennyMotivates.com. So email me, Lenny@lennymotivates.com. Let me know you're interested in a session, and you will feel the love, you will feel the guidance, you will feel very heard, and you will feel guided. You will feel guided with the right questions that they will invoke within you the answers that you may not know exactly, but they'll come, and all of it will help you to find your purpose. It will help you to create the life that you want. And my goal, and the people that I work with, they're all listening to the Self-Talk app. I will not work with anyone who isn't, because I've been down that road as a health coach, and people just didn't do. They had programs running that sabotaged them and stopped them, and I'm just not going down that path any longer, because I recognize the value of the positive self-talk app, the self-talk language that app contains, the container for that app, that language, which will rewire your brain with the programs that will help you to succeed in every single area of your life. And that's what I want to do. And those are the people, the positive, productive, those people who want to be positive and productive, male or female, doesn't matter to me. You're a person. You want to be successful in every single area of your life. If you believe that you just haven't tapped into your unlimitedness, and that you just are not feeling, you're just not quite sure how to get there. You know it's true, like you know it's true, but you don't know it's true. In your head, you've got programs running that say, you're not good enough, you're not worthy. Why should you get coaching? Why should you up-level your life? Who are you? Pshaw. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're worth it. You're worth all of it. And it is definitely a jump start to creating the life that you want to live and to find success as you define it. Some people think because success is always written with money and what money can buy, the luxuries of life. Wonderful to have. Absolutely wonderful to have. Yet if you don't have quality relationships, if you don't feel peace in your life, if you are constantly struggling with self-worth and thinking you're not good enough, that self-worth and low self-esteem, do you really have a quality life? Are you living a quality life? If you're struggling with health issues and losing weight, and I mentioned several times, many times actually, that Dr. Shad Helmstetter lost 58 or some humongous amount of pounds of weight in 10 and a half weeks. And what was it? Self-esteem. There were programs running in his head, and that he was maybe going to be like his Uncle Harry, who was chubby. Who knows what the programs that were running in his head? I've never asked him, so I don't know if he even knows what those programs were, but they're gone. Like he lost that weight, and he's never ever put it back on again. And at the same time, his wife was listening to self-talk. He did it. He wrote his own self-talk, and he was listening to it. She was listening to it in the mornings. Well, she heard it, overheard it, and she lost weight. And because a lot of times the weight isn't about what you put in your mouth or how long you're sitting, although that doesn't help if you're cramming and mindless eating, just eating, and just comfort eating. Of course, that's not going to help. And then eating before bed, where it just sits in your gut and you've got to digest the same time you're supposed to be resting and rebuilding the body. So that doesn't help. But I'm talking about a deeper, where you try and you're yo-yo dieting, and you try this one and you try that, and you really want to lose the weight, yet it's just so difficult, and you self-sabotage. Like you self-sabotage. You know what that is now. Those are programs. So those programs are also stopping you from shedding that weight and removing it forever, because these programs, this self-talk language, this is a forever language, meaning you learn it, you learn these precise, concise ways of talking to your brain so that it rewires, and then you don't have to go back and relearn it. You just continue to supplement it, meaning you continue to rewire with programs that continue to nourish and nurture it. It's not supplementing, like literally it continues to rewire and create these amazing programs in your brain so that your brain can do what you tell it to do. And this is what you're doing. You're telling it what you want and how you want to live. So I hope you get the self-talk app. If nothing else, go into the description and get that. And I really hope that you'll reach out for a session with me and see what life coaching a la Lenny, a la Self-Talk Institute, the Life Coaching Institute, the Shad Helmstetter way of being trained and trained how to listen, how to ask the right questions, and how to take you from where you are now to close that gap between where you'd like to be. And it's not a real long time before you get there, depending on what the goals are. But it's all about helping you to set those goals, helping you change your mental programs, teaching you key concepts that you practice, that successful people use all the time. They may not even be able to say it or know it, but they use them all the time. And it's what helps them to continue to be successful day after day, year after year. And you can do that too. And it's not very difficult, because the majority is listening to the self-talk. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night. If you want to listen more, amazing. So that's really what it's about. And it is such, it's not, I think I called it a jump start, and it is a jump start, but it's a quantum leap. It truly is. And it's all the system. It's not the spirituality part of what I teach. This is all the human experience. This is not the spirituality. And it's a system that has been proven to work time and time again. And one of my clients today, her success at one thing in particular is her self-care. She keeps putting her self-care on there. And I think she said something to the effect like, I want to keep doing it because it's becoming a habit. And I started laughing with happiness, because the repetition of doing something positive for yourself becomes a habit. And then you don't have to think about it anymore, because it's wired into your brain as a habit that is serving you. Isn't that amazing? I was so happy for her. I'm always so happy for my clients because they just excel, and they want to be positive and productive. They want as I want, and I strive every single day, I strive to live fully. It's a very important value for me to have fun, to live fully, and to be positive and productive. And more than anything, I want to find success in every single area of my life. And so the people who I like to work with, again, male, female, unimportant. I want to work with people who want to find success in every single area of their life, who strive for that, and who understand that they are unlimited. They may just not know how to get there. Yet they can trust in the system that Dr. Shad Helmstetter has created and trained us so well in, and to be listened to understand that it's safe. I'm not always the happiest with the word safe, because it's not taking risk or being safe or any of that. It's more like just living fully and like, oh, be safe. Well, no, I'm not going to play safe. I'm not going to be safe. I'm going to have fun. Those are my programs, and the programs I choose, because it's nice to be safe. It feels nice to be safe, but I rather push and take some risk and explore and have a lot of adventures. So if you are somebody like me that it's not about being safe or not, I was just sharing my thought on that word. But if you would like to be coached by me, if you would like a free session to see how that works, a one-on-one with me, and see how it feels to be really, really listened to and have questions that just like pull amazingness out of you so that you see how amazing you are, I hope that you will email me, Lenny@lennymotivates.com. I love you so very, very mucho. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can do absolutely anything you want to do. And by the way, if you are in the United States, happy Memorial Day weekend. It's an amazing day. The sun is going down. Let me show you the view from here. Isn't that beautiful? It's gorgeous. And we have a little puppy right there. I can't see what you're seeing because it's backwards to me. So that's all I have for you today. But I will be back tomorrow. I hope you're doing something fun. I hope you're RVing or camping or hiking, doing something fun and enjoyable. The things that I had going on with my voice and my body and my health, almost 100% gone, and so that's been a really interesting journey. All that detox has been wonderful. So I hope that you're not feeling ill, that you are feeling superb, and that you're getting your health and all the areas of your life that you're really looking at, making them work for you, and that you're just enjoying this weekend. Maybe read a good book. So good. All right, cutie butt. I love you so very, very mucho. And I was going to see if I wanted to read this again, but I think you're good. What do you think? It's time to start the weekend. It's Friday night. It's Friday night, and I ain't got no money. Or is it nobody? I got some money because I just got paid. I love you. You're welcome for the singing. I know it was a great way to start your weekend, and I hope you're doing really, really well, and that you have a wonderful if the United States Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Really, what I'm going to say is, go live. Go live fully. Enjoy. Oh, well, before I end here, somebody wants up to say hello. They got baths. Lynette came here, my daughter, my astrologer daughter, cosmicmoves.com. Gotta always plug her, because if you need an astrologer or want, she's the best. And is that mommy's choice? Yes, it is, but she's really good. And our podcast, we're going to start, I'll be doing my podcast. I keep talking about that in my presentation. You'll be the first to know, because I'll put it here when all of those things are going to happen. Anyway, so look, she's shiny, bright, nice and fluffy. She hasn't got brushed yet, but she sure looks gorgeous. She's gorgeous, as are you. Okay, that's the end. That's the end. That's the end. And there's Feather. Feather's on the other chair. I'm in one chair, she's in the other. So, love you mucho. Steve's putting together the grill. We're going to grill something fun tonight out here on the deck. And that's it. The weather's gorgeous, wonderful. No wind. I might even be able to figure out my microphone. I tried it, and then I couldn't get any sound. It's my new microphone. So, that's the story. You're amazing. I love you. I believe in you. You can do this. You can find your purpose. You can do absolutely anything. If you'd like to level up your coaching, Lenny@LennyMotivates.com. If you'd like life coaching, get a free session, Lenny@LennyMotivates.com. And I love you so very, very mucho. As always, shining my light to brighten yours. You are amazing. See you tomorrow. Ciao.